Are the new perks coming to the game with Turning Tides DLC game breaking? Yes and no. Those of you guys who watched my previous video covering the new specializations coming with this expansion pack know that I was kind of positive towards them, but I got to be honest, it was before I've seen those perks in action on the videos from YouTubers who were invited to this closed event where they could capture the new Turning Tides CTE. Because here is the thing. The previous video was based on the info given by developers on CTE forums, and the problem with that info was that there weren't any details included. And now that I have more information about those perks, I can honestly say some of them are good, but some of them are total bullshit. Starting with the Deft Reacon perk, which reveals the nearby enemies on the minimap, well, essentially, when I recorded the first video, I thought, yeah, well, it's going to spot people on the minimap, but those people would be in the hearing distance, so you would hear their footsteps and you would be aware that they're coming anyway. Well, it's not the case, because this perk reveals enemies in the 30-meter radius, and 30-meter radius isn't exactly a hearing distance in Battlefield. I would go as far as saying that the maximum hearing distance can go as far as 15 to 20 meters, not to 30. Same goes for the second recon specialization called the Ripple or just Ripple, I don't remember now, but it essentially highlights the enemies next to the guys that you headshotted. And while I wouldn't have anything against such feature if it only highlighted enemies on the minimap, but it doesn't. It highlights them in a way that Periscope does, and that is the red outlines that you can spot through the walls. I mean, not spot, you can actually see enemies through the walls as if you were using some wall hack. Let me give you an example of how this will affect Battlefield. You are defending an objective or attacking the objective and you have a massive kill streak, massive point streak, you are doing extremely well, no one can stop you, but you have this one stupid teammate that will spawn on you and get instantly headshotted by a sniper using the Ripple perk. What happens then? Well, you are spotted for everyone and they can see you through the walls. Why would this good player get punished in this situation if he didn't do anything wrong? And those would be the specializations that I don't like. However, talking about the medic's aura specialization and the same one that goes for the support, but instead of healing resupplies teammates, I actually like those. If you don't know how they work, they basically require you to have a medpack or ammo bag equipped with you, and then the teammates around you within 7-meter radius will get healed or resupplied without you needing to drop a medkit or ammo bag. And there is literally tons of hate on those perks, whether this is Reddit forums, YouTube comment section under JackFrag's video, or basically everywhere else where Battlefield community is. Apart from the fact that all of the people complaining about those new specializations haven't even had a chance to play CTE and try them out yet. However, just to be completely clear in this situation, I respect opinions of other YouTubers, whether this is JackFrags or everyone else who spoke about this subject, because they actually played the game and they tested out the perks. But addressing the most common complaint that I found everywhere across Battlefield 1 CTE Reddit, people say that those perks will decrease team play. Can you guys even hear how ironic that sounds? Let me explain it to you. Basically what you are saying is that the bad player will equip such perk and this guy will no longer need to perform any team play actions because everything can be done passively. Just so we are on the same page, guys. You think that the bad team player who doesn't want to bother with dropping ammo or dropping heals will decide to put in time and effort to unlock perk that will do something that he doesn't even want to do. And second, which is the most important aspect for me personally, why would the guy who doesn't want to be a team player sacrifice one of the perks in a godlike FCQ combo? I don't even want to go into explaining you the details, but trust me, most of the players will not lose the FCQ combo just because they can get perk that will allow them to heal teammates passively. Just look how many of those players can't even perform a simple revive when everything around you is safe. They just don't care. And the same thing will go for this perk. No one, except for the committed medics or guys who play with their squad and they know that they actually can utilize this perk properly during the game, will use it. And by no means, guys, I'm not trying to offend you or insult you in any way, but the way you're thinking is just naive. When the DLC comes out, I'm telling you, after 2 weeks, we will see less than 5% of all the medics on the battlefield actually using those perks. And the same goes for the support players. I do understand your concerns about the Recon perks, because those really look unbalanced. And they will require some tweaking before getting released to the vanilla game with the DLC, but the other ones, those will be insignificant and they won't make any difference. Anyway guys, that would be it for this video. I just wanted to share my thoughts with you, since I don't believe that most of those specializations will be a big problem. Some of them might need tweaking, but they aren't that terrible as most of you are portraying them. As always, if you enjoyed, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and I see you on the battlefield!